Hi, this is Carala Ficklin at CaralaFicklin.com, and welcome, WYLCOME, welcomenetwork.com. Okay, so we'll continue with part 2 of non-American English. So going right to the card, so don't forget you can come into welcomenetwork.com or go into slangsynonyms.com or into istudycards.com, istudyguys.com, and you can download these cards, and the cards are called, there's a whole set of them, and they're called non-American English. Now, the expression is to be abroad, A-B-R-O-A-D, to be abroad. Now, it has a meaning in American English, but not the same meaning that it has in British English. And this is British English. It means to be off. In American English, you would say to be off the scent, or to be without a clue, or to be clueless. Okay, if you're clueless, you're abroad. You're nowhere near where understanding what is happening. Also, to be cold, like I'll say, no man, you're cold. That means you're nowhere near understanding. Not even close or nowhere near. If you're abroad, that means you have no idea what is happening. In American English, we say that most people wouldn't understand what you meant. Maybe by context they would. Okay. Also, in British English, they say to be abroad, and this seems to be less slang, much less idiomatic. And in British English, it means to be on the European continent. So if you say that someone is abroad, that means they're on the European continent. In American English, if you're abroad, that just means you are out of the country. Not in any particular place. You could be in Asia, you could be in Africa, you could be on the European continent. You can be in England. Or as we say, you could be across the pond. And to be across the pond usually means to be in the United Kingdom, or to an extension to be in Europe. That's cursing. I can't put that. Oh, that's cursing too. Okay. You don't say this, especially a man wouldn't say this, but I've heard men, British men, or Brits who are males, say things that an American male wouldn't say. And this is one expression: to be absolutely sweet. American men don't say sweet. An American woman will say, "Oh, you're so sweet. You're so nice." No. A male doesn't say that. He thinks it's too feminine. Okay, to be absolutely sweet. This is British English, and it means to be charming, to be attractive, to be delightful, to have a winning personality. And I've heard British men say things that an American man wouldn't say. Okay, an academician. In American, an academician is someone who is a professor. Usually is a professor. But in British English, it means a member of the Royal Academy of Arts. Well, we don't have in the United States the Royal Academy of Arts. So academician doesn't have the same meaning. We have the word, but we don't have the same meaning. And the academy, to be a member of the academy, it's to be part, we call it, in American English you call it the Ivory Tower, the university. But in British English it has a very particular meaning. It means to be, the academy is not just the university as a concept or an idea. The academy is the Royal Academy of Arts. And as they say in American English, horty-torty. Okay, let's see. That makes no sense. Okay. In British English, the verb is to accept, A-C-C-E-P-T. And I guess this is one of the meanings, because I'm pretty sure they also have the same meaning that we have, to accept something. Okay? But one meaning that they have that we don't have is to concur, to agree. When you accept something, you concur or you agree with something. We don't use accept very much in that meaning, depending on the context, obviously. Okay. To have access. ACCESS. To have access to. Now, in British English, they use it much differently than we do in American English. To have access to something is that you have the ability to get something or to go into somewhere if you have access. But in British English, and this is used in the context of divorce, it means you have the right of visitation of a minor child. And we just, in American English, you say you have visitation rights. It's visitation rights. And in British English, it has access. ACCESS. Okay. Interesting, because we don't even have the word tout in American English that I know of. Trout, yes, but tout, no. It's called, the term is accident tout. Tout. And this is British English, and is an unethical lawyer who seeks accident victims. Okay? So what he does is, he sees an accident, he'll go there and says, hey, you need a lawyer. Here's my name, here's my email address, here's my text message address, or whatever. So give me a call, and we will squeeze the last penny out of this person who's whatever. It's called an accident tout. But there is an expression in American English, because lawyers have very bad reputations in the United States. I think everywhere. All right, everywhere. But everybody needs a lawyer. When they're in trouble, they go to a lawyer. But I think everywhere. But in American English, you call that kind of a lawyer an ambulance chaser. So they say accident tout. We say ambulance chaser. Okay. Let me see. Accommodation. This is British English. In American English, we say where one stays, lives, or resides. In a British English, they say accommodation, no S. In American English, we say accommodations. So here are the accommodations. In American English, here is the accommodation, I suppose, in British English. So they're singular. In American English, it's plural. Okay, here, this is British English, and it's called accommodation collar, and this is in reference to the police, and it's an arrest to fill one's daily quota. Okay. Now, I suppose, we say this also, but we don't have a particular name that, the police have to arrest so many people a day, or you have to give out so many tickets. And in British English, if you're an accommodation collar, you're someone who's been arrested because he has to fill his daily quota of people that he arrests or she arrests. According to Crocker, British English, Crocker is Crockeer. Okay. And in American English, we say according to best usage. That is, how do you say something? This is more grammar. This is more vocabulary, as far as language is concerned. Okay, just a second. Okay, British English, the account. Okay, and in American English, we don't say, if you go to a restaurant or to a bar or to whatever, we don't say, the account. In American English, we say the bill, the amount owing, the invoice, or the statement. Let me give you two more because I don't want to run over time. Okay, that's more spelling. All right. In British English, they say an ace. In American English, an ace is fantastic, nothing better, the best, brilliant. Give you one more. Ace of spades. This is Cockney rhyming slang. And ace of spades is AIDS. It's AIDS, okay? Corella Ficklin, CorellaFicklin.com.